So I had a chance to play Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Huge thanks to Sega for allowing me to check this out. We played this during the Summer Game Fest. They had a booth there. Huge thanks to everyone who helped me have a chance to play it out there. Now, as a huge Sonic fan and playing Generations when it first came out, and playing Sonic when Sonic first came out and everything, this one I'm really excited for. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say the Sonic portion of the game is pretty much the same as how Sonic Generations is from when that first came out, with some minor tweaks here and there, with Sonic having a drop dash, but pretty much it's identical with the levels and the selection and everything. Visually, of course, they did some tweaks to it here and there, but I'm sure many of you are here for the whole shadow part, so that's what we're going to be mainly focusing on until if they release any additional information about the Sonic part. But from what I've seen and what I've also heard from others, that is pretty much just the same as the original release, which is cool because I know many people haven't played that game. When that game first came out, it was like I think it was a 20th anniversary for Sonic, but like so many people weren't even around when that came out, so it's really cool. Think Bowser's Fury in a way. That's the best way to explain it. I know a lot of people are making that same person when they had Super Mario Land plus Bowser's Fury. It worked out the same way, how you could there was that same game, but then there was like the new levels and everything. So that's the best way to explain how it is, because guess what? Right off the bat, you can actually select basically Shadow Generations, and it's really cool going through the levels and everything. The level that we went through is the Space Colony arc, which, man, visually that looks so impressive. Seeing these levels only made me want to have like a remaster of Sonic Adventure. Seeing everything here, I was like, man, if they could just if you could just remaster Sonic Adventure 2, that would be great. Even if you want to lump in Sonic Adventure 1, just so like it's one nice package, everyone will go nuts, because this, for me, visually, when I was playing the shadow levels, this looks so impressive. I was really impressed with how this looked and everything. And Shadow just feels absolutely amazing. I know this is the perfect time for this to come out, because the movie comes out this year as well, which, by the way, this game comes out later on in October, I believe October 25th. But yeah, the level design looked absolutely amazing, and like just the stuff that happens in this game for Shadow, like you'll be going through the Space Colony arc, and then like basically going through like this portal, like this weird, like the world's like crumbling all around you and everything, and then next thing you know, you're at Radical Highway. I was like, what is happening here? This is so cool. So like visually, like the game is just doing some cool things, which in a way, like I know they didn't want to. I don't know what was the reasoning behind not tweaking or changing some stuff for the Sonic side of things. I understand the movie is coming out, and it's obviously has like a strong presence of Shadow. So maybe this is like the best way to like introduce people to like all right, let's just give Shadow a little more time. There's many Sonic games out there. Some people just may not know who Shadow is, so let's just like give him like a stronger presence in this game, which, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind in everything, revisiting things through Shadow's point of view. You know, to give you a stronger presence of Shadow. I get it. I totally understand. Nintendo did the same thing with Mario, where they're like, hey, it's the same game and everything. There's maybe here's some little tweaks here and there, and a little visual upgrade, but then now is Bowser's Fury and everything. So you know, I know like that's like the best comparison to do. So you know what, if people are fine with that, people should be fine with this. I'm excited for this game, playing the levels and seeing how Shadow performs, and Shadow's like levels design, especially with the Space Colony arc. That one, like it's just like go. It doesn't feel short or anything. There's a lot of action things to do. Shadow could use chaos control as well. You can freeze the entire environment. Like there were certain bombs coming after me. If you were to obviously try to jump on them, if you didn't use that, you'll obviously take damage. But with chaos control, basically you're able to like jump on them and then use that as a platform if you want to. A lot of cool things. There's some cool like little cutscenes, like with a giant missile coming after you. you're busy kicking the missile and you kick it back at the whole space currently. Like it's just pure chaos here. And literally, like no pun intended. No, it's pure chaos here, and it's just a lot of fun. It's just so much fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. By the time I had at the Sega booth at Summer Game Fest, they hopefully they continue with this trend and take the feedback from this. With how fans are really liking how the shadow design is. I know a lot of people they were like, oh, why does like the 3D part have 2D part when like there's already a dedicated 2D part and everything. You know, at that time it made sense for the Sonic levels and everything, so you just had to keep that in mind. Like it was a different time back then. It was different, you know. It was a different time. It made sense back then. At the end of the day, Sonic Generations was always like a cult like recommendation, being like, well, if you love Sonic games, get Sonic Generations. And like, to be honest, to have Sonic Generations on modern day, I appreciate that as well, because yes, it's on 360, and it never came out. I think at this time it was that was like the Wii era, right? That was the Wii era at that point. So it never really came out like on a Nintendo console as well. It was only on the 3DS. That's what I remember, the 3DS. And I remember the 3DS had the BioLizard battle as like I don't know, as an exclusive, but they also have like the Big Boss battle as well. I wonder if all that stuff is coming back. I never got a chance to ask them. I'll have to figure that out. If anyone finds out, leave a comment down below. But like, I remember they had special levels that came out later on. I know Casino Night was one of them. I wonder if they're gonna bring back like the Big Boss battle from like Sonic 3, because that was a 3DS exclusive. So I wonder if that's included. So we'll have to find out. We'll have to ask Sega or something like that. So but yeah, no, it's really, really cool. There's a cool little deluxe bundle as well. There's many cool things here, and like just the lore. If the Sonic lore in here is strong. That's all I gotta say. The Sonic lore in this game, absolutely strong. So excited for this. Once again, huge thanks to Sega for allowing me to check this out. If you have any questions about the gameplay or what I experienced and everything, or just any questions in general, I'll try to answer them down below in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help me out, as it has brought me all these great opportunities, and I can't thank you all enough. As always, everyone, have yourself a damn good one.